Well, what's up, guys? I'm here with Stasa23, Nick. What's going on, bud?
Oh, not much. Fun show.
We figured we would talk about some of the stuff nobody talks about with Blade Show, because you always hear about all the cool parts and everything. There's obviously always some downsides. Not that we don't love it, not that we aren't, very grateful for all our opportunities and everything. But there is a lot of downsides, like that nobody ever talks about, right? You never hear about it. And so when you go, it's like you could go into it and really be screwed over and not know certain things.
Of course, especially as a creator, you definitely could, no doubt about it.
Kind of like you hear our voices. Have you ever went and not lost your voice?
No, because it's too, like, people are like, why'd you lose? It's so loud, dude.
Yeah.
You got to talk over people so y'all can hear it.
When you hear the people that leave and don't lose their voice, it's they don't do a lot of talking. They're a little bit more quieter. We're louder people, so we're always talking, goofing, and laughing. We always have a crew with
excited,
us. We're talking over each other. We go to the pit. That's another thing.
That's the biggest thing, probably.
If you go to the pit after the show, so you've been talking all day, now at the end of the night, you have to scream for hours or however long you're there.
Yeah, see, my voice is probably a little bit better because y'all have one extra day than me.
Yeah, you didn't go the last day. Yeah,
my legs were hurting, so I didn't go.
And that's another thing. That's another thing. By the end of the day, man, your legs, your feet, my left foot swelled up.
I meant to. I was gonna check the steps. I guarantee you, we walk miles.
Oh, yeah, tens of miles, easily. And while all the booths are like all the ones you can get, because 3 days isn't enough.
No,
it's really not. You'll never see everything in 3 days. That's why I always feel bad when somebody's like, "Oh, I'm only going 1 day." It's like you didn't see nothing.
Yeah. Unless you have like one thing that you're going to see.
Right.
But if you want to see multiple things, good luck if you don't make yourself a map and stick to it. It's so hard.
And it's like you feel bad too, because some of these booths you'll go to and you'll miss another one, right? And you like them equally, like, or you'll like the other one even better, right?
Yeah, you
but
feel
it's like
terrible.
You didn't make it, then you feel bad, like, oh, I got this one, I didn't get this one. They're probably gonna think I don't,
Exactly. Well, and it's logistics sometimes. Like you only have a certain amount of time if you want to get to these booths. So you go to this booth and there's so many people. You're like, okay, I'm gonna try to get back to that one and hurry up and get this one, and then
you don't have enough time to wait. You don't have enough time to wait too, because when it's surrounded, you're like, I'll wait until it clears out. It ain't clearing out.
Especially the popular ones, it's hard. There are always people there. That's why I always wish there was like Thursdays we could go and all the companies set up so we could get some, a lot of companies. They're just not ready then. So.
Absolutely. Oh, but man, there is so many awesome makers of that. Like, it's like you feel very lucky to be able to see their stuff and experience it.
Yes.
But then there's some stuff, it's like you just have to pass up, even though you want to see it. You want to so bad, but it's like, are you willing to stand in an hour line? And it's not all of them are like that. Those are certain ones.
No, sometimes it's like high-end customs, and of course I would love to check it out, but you gotta.
Go ahead, you're fine. Don't worry about us. We're not here.
Sometimes there's stuff that I really, really like and I want to see, but that's not. I'm more here for my people, so that can't show up. They can't get here. They might not be able to afford it, and that gives them the time to see the stuff. So it's not always the stuff I want to see, or record.
Yeah, and then sometimes companies will stop you that you might not, are really too worried about. Not that you don't like them or anything like that, but it's like, it's not going to be good for the channel, but you also don't want to, you feel bad.
Yeah.
So you're going to spend time there and film it, and, obviously, sometimes that stuff, something good comes out of that.
Yeah,
so
sometimes.
Networking is amazing at Blade Show.
Yes.
Tons of great networking. But then another thing, there's always going to be people that don't like you there. Like there's people that have made videos about you and talk bad about you. And they're walking around and
doing hit pieces on you.
I mean, I don't personally care. I kind of like seeing hit pieces on me.
I mean, as long as they use a good picture of me, I'm good.
Boosts my ego. I know. Yeah, we seen one recently, man. We had some great shots.
Yeah, I was like, man, can I get a picture of that?
Right, damn, man, you threw some good shots up of us.
My old lady would like to see that.
Okay, great.
But look, and we're not trying. We love it, of course. Obviously, we love it. We come back every year. I've been for I think 7 or 8 years now. We're not trying to say we don't love it. We just want to say there's way more than a lot of people see that goes into these these
Like the
trips.
temperature too.
Yeah,
when you
everything.
first walk in many cases, like they don't have the air on, and they just turn it on. So now it's gonna take 4 hours. And since there's so many bodies, it's hot. That's why I always tell people, make sure you wear deodorant, take a fresh shower, wear some sort of fragrance, try to smell good, because 6 hours in, everybody stinks.
Yes.
You know, it's impossible not to. When you're side by side, so many. Basically, we're all heaters, you know.
Yeah.
So the whole room, like you're just like dripping with sweat, you know, and sometimes you want to bring an extra shirt and stuff, you know, just to swap out.
Yeah, that was my one mistake I should have did this year, because they waited too long to turn on this year.
I know.
Like it was a
they
good
did that
last year it was starting to come on when we went in.
Yeah.
This year was like an hour and a half in. They just kicked it on.
Yeah.
You know, like once the main crowd came in is when it kind of started kicking on.
Another thing, your footwear, right?
Oh, that's big.
I wear boots. I love wearing boots. Sometimes I'll wear shoes. Like last year I wore shoes, but I like wearing boots, which I'm fine with boots because I always wear them, but it doesn't matter really what you wear. But if you wear something uncomfortable,
you are in trouble.
Man, you're going to be messed up.
Because even comfortable shoes with somebody like myself, I'm hurting. That's why the first 2 days I didn't stay the entire time, because my knees were hurting.
I'm sure everybody already knows this, but you know, every convention, things are expensive, but like to get a drink or anything like that, like I think, what was it? I forget how much it was, but it was like $20 just for me to get like a soda and a water or something like that.
And maybe a sandwich, but that's expensive.
I don't think you get that. But yeah, it just depends on what you get and which one you go to too.
Correct.
Another thing is, you know, like the heat outside too, like for us, just for us, right? We're coming from Chicago. Our temperature when we left, we get up over 100 degrees, but it slowly gets there, right? We'll go through like winter and then spring, and we'll go back to winter and spring.
Not down south.
But here, you know, it's blistering hot. Now it's humid and hot where we come from in the summer. But if we leave and it's like 65, and then we show up here and it's like 89, something like that, and it's humid as hell.
It's 100%
It's a sudden shock. It's a sudden shock to you.
It's hard to breathe.
It is. And it messes you up because your body's not adjusted to it yet.
Yeah, it's just like going into high altitude. It's hard to breathe for me, you know, because we don't have any altitude.
Yeah.
We're below altitude. But yeah, you had a good time. You had a good one.
Dude, I had a blast, bro. I had a blast.
And I saw you got to meet a lot of you people. That was the best part. That makes my show every year. Thanks to everybody who came to say hi.
I always tell everybody, I don't care what I'm doing, come up to me, say what's up. That's why I'm there. That's my favorite part, is to shake hands, get pictures, and I literally want to. Like I asked me, hey, will you take a picture with me? Because I want to. I want to do those things. I want to shake people's hands. So many people I've talked to for years, and I get to meet there, finally get to see their face, finally get to hang out with them.
Yeah.
It was that one family there was all wearing my shirts. You know how good that
was so cool.
To see the daughters and you know, the father. Man, that was amazing. I got a picture. We were all wearing the exact same shirt.
Yeah, first I was like,
the same shirt I was wearing.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I thought it was part of the Neeves crew.
Dude, that's so awesome. By the way, this whole video is being filmed at an airport. We're still in Atlanta. It's the day after the last day of Blade show, and we are getting ready to fly out. So, lucky enough, me and Sasa were basically on the same flight, but not the same flight, but same area. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have to start doing more forward-facing videos earlier, because I've had this definitely triple the amount of people this year to come say hi, but it's because they all recognize my voice. They're like, I didn't even know what you look like, but I heard your voice. I think that's cool, you know. There's nothing better than meeting y'all. Like, you know, it's just like, especially when you see the name of the commenter.
Yeah.
And you can finally match your face to it. That is the coolest thing ever.
Very cool. But another thing though, like as far as the sucky part, obviously if you're flying, you're at the detriment of the flight and all of that, you know, like whoever you're sitting next to, you might have a layover, you might have to take 2 planes just to get there. Another thing that's funny is when we were at the airport flying back home, Kara accidentally left a knife in her bag. So obviously it got flagged and they started tearing it apart. I mean, just ripping apart her bag. Couldn't find it. It was taking forever. It was almost like, man, if you guys aren't going to be able to find it, you know, you're just going to have to let it go. But they were relentless, kept tearing things apart. They could obviously see it was flagged. And then we figured out that Kara had a boot. You know, obviously they have a zipper on the side. Well, she also has a zipper on this side that has a hidden pocket in it. So there was the bougie banter inside of one of her boots from, you know, whatever day. Obviously, we didn't want to give up the knife, but we also didn't want to have to pay for the bag. And what wound up happening anyways was when we were trying to get on our flight after giving that knife up, they needed people to give up bags to check, otherwise they wouldn't let us on the flight. So they were literally not letting us on the flight until a certain amount of people gave up their bag to be checked, which Kara was one of them. So we could have kept it anyways, but, you know, I don't know. I guess, you know, they probably would have made us pay for it, you know, but I don't know. I don't know if there was something we could do about that. Like, hey, go get our knife back and then we'll check it. But either way, we wound up losing the knife and she had to check her back anyways. And, you know, when you're in that position and you're, you know, trying to get to your flight and things have already taken a while because, you know, they were tearing apart the bag for a long time. We didn't know how long it was going to take to check the bag now. You know, like when we were on our way here, I paid $150 because Kara's bag was a couple pounds overweight and we were already running late to the flight. So I figured, you know, just to save time, I'll just pay it. It's fine. And then it wound up taking them like 15 minutes to take my card, get me a receipt. The lady had to go to get this thing and measure it and like all this stuff. It's like, man, I would have took the 3 pounds out and put it in the other bag at this point. But, you know, things like that, that's, you know, you live and you learn.
To this year, we drove out to TCAL. We didn't realize there was an airport in Chattanooga, right? So we landed in Atlanta, then drove 2 hours by Chattanooga. And well, actually, it was a 3-hour trip, and it cost like
that had been $400, $400.
It was very expensive, and then we still had to come back, and we rented a hotel. So that was the first day we were here. So like we had,
it didn't work out, right?
It didn't work out. No, it was for nothing. No, it was still good because we got to meet up with MKM and Tim, but we didn't get to do what we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
So we could have done what we did at the show, really.
Yeah, so I mean, like
still
that.
good.
Which is only, I mean, it doesn't always work out. You know, would y'all see? Y'all only see the things that work out. That's all they usually see.
That's what you're going to see.
Yeah.
On
Y'all
film, you'll see the things that worked.
The good stuff that makes y'all happy.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's all we really want to do. We just want to kind of let y'all in because we see y'all as family, so we want to show y'all what happens.
You know, and another thing too, when you, like, some people come to just enjoy it. If you're just enjoying it, you're probably not going to run into a lot of the stuff we're running into right now. But if you're coming to film, you got to carry the gear. You got to get the gear here. My backpack's like 35, 40 pounds at the show.
Correct.
I have so much gear. You got to tote that. Even if I have a spot to put it, we still have to walk around with camera equipment and this and that, battery packs. This dies. Now you have to charge it, and it's like, it's a lot of stuff, and people don't realize what it goes into it. They think we just turn on like a phone and just start recording and talking, and that is like, it's not even close.
The editing alone.
Editing alone, right? Like right now, I probably have 1,500 videos from short to long that I have to figure out and put it in the right places, figure out what was this for, go watch it, and stack it just the right way.
What they're going to like, what they're not going to like, or do I want to make this into this video, that video?
Yeah. Which this isn't complaining. I love doing it.
We enjoy it.
You got to understand what goes into this. Because a lot of people think it's just so simple. You just go, you show up, you hang out, you're just filming everybody.
Let's record.
And post.
Yeah.
You know?
And look, if you don't have a good personality or something like that, that never gets across to these companies. They're like, okay, who's this guy at my booth?
Ray is killing it. I
love Ray.
Dude, when we were at they stopped at our Airbnb last night, and we had all the knives out that I got from the show, and he's literally grabbing each one and going and filming 30-second content back to back. He's like, I'm using this opportunity to film stuff. I'm like, dude, that's work ethic. I love it.
He does it with everybody I saw. He's like, my boy's got this.
And so we got another one from Dream Tech right here at the Neevesknives fucking trap house, dude. Everything got quiet because everyone is listening to me and my mastery at the craft of making short form content, baby. Because I am the king, dog. Anyway, I just messed.
Stacking them on.
At the Neeves Knives Trap House. It is so crazy right now. Look at all the knives we have on deck, baby. Just some absolute beasts.
He's like, video. It's
content.
Yeah, video.
Content.
He's like, I'm at the Neeves house and there's so much content in this house. It's incredible.
Yeah, it was great, man.
So
What do you call it? The trap house.
So the trap house.
He called it the trap house.
That's great, man.
But yeah, it was another great year in the books, dude. I
Oh, yeah.
couldn't have been happier. And
Every year you learn something new that makes you plan differently.
oh
for the
yeah,
next
yeah,
year.
no doubt about it. Like, you know, even lighting.
Yes,
Or remember,
yes.
because last year you didn't have light. We
Nope,
had
I
better
bought some this
lighting.
time. Yep. That sucks sometimes. Sometimes
yeah.
lighting's the worst part. You'll get home and you'll go to edit and you're like,
I did that twice, and
well,
I hope
I gotta
get that.
bring this up. I did a video where I gave stuff away. This one lady I met, and this was going to be like kind of the highlight of the show, just because of her expression, the way she was talking, acting. She's seen me, and I guess she watched the channel, and she was, you know, like saying how much she loves the channel and this and that, and, you know, like how we have, you know, somewhat of a similar story. And her husband was there, or boyfriend, I'm not sure, but he was there, and I guess he has a channel, and it was so awesome because I wound up doing one of the giveaways to her, and she was like so excited to be on the channel and everything. And when I hit record, I thought I hit record, and I stopped recording. So it's gone. I don't have it. Right? I never recorded. I feel so bad. All I got is a picture of us. That's it. And like that, like just kills me because one, she thought she was gonna be on the channel. Two, I don't got the content, and then Jack Wolf gave me the thing to give away. So now like he was supposed to be advertised in it.
But I mean, he's still gonna be advertised to them.
Oh yeah, I'm still gonna do something, but it's just a point. Like these things like can shatter.
It happens.
One year I went to the show, I went to Texas, all our audio was shot.
I know, you
I
told me
filmed
that.
everything and got
God.
nothing. Like,
See,
that
that
stuff
scares me
happens.
so bad,
Yes.
yeah.
So I gotta be prepared for like
and that lets you know next time. Let me double check. Is it
Yeah,
on?
yes,
Let me check.
yes.
Is this on?
Yeah.
And I did that a lot this year. And because remember, Brian's like, "Hey, what is that red light?" I was like, "How long has that been on?"
Yeah.
He said about 20 minutes. I'm like, "Dude, thanks." I was like, luckily I was able to save it, but that's the type of things that go on.
Let's end this on a good note. What was your favorite part about the show?
Of course,
Besides meeting the people and stuff, besides
and
like the show.
I had been trying to get this certain custom, and I never win anything. But I found out Brian.
Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Thank you.
I found out Brian, anything knife related is my lucky charm. I've won 2 now with him, so
awesome.
it's awesome. Just cool to win something. I still had to pay for it though.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Mine was probably machine-wise. I already had the Sonora. I wanted to see the Mojave, and I got to see. I was supposed to buy one, but he only had a couple there, so I was like, listen, I'll just buy it after the show. But I got to try it. I am so excited about buying it. So excited. It is so damn good. So wait till you guys see it on channels. I'm 100% going to pick it up.
We shoot ourselves in the foot. They're like, oh, I'm going to get it.
Anything else?
No, just thanks for everybody who came to say hi. It was another great year.
Yeah, love you guys. Work hard, stay tough till next time. Peace.